Imagine a civilization that has thrived for over 5,000 years, a land of pyramids, pharaohs, and the majestic Nile River. Welcome to the history of Egypt. Egypt, a name that immediately conjures images of golden sands and towering monuments, is not just a country, but a testament to human ingenuity and endurance. This nation, nestled in the northeastern corner of Africa, has been the cradle of one of the world's oldest civilizations. The geographical location of Egypt, straddling two continents and bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north and the desert to the east and west, has been pivotal in shaping its history. The Nile, the longest river on Earth, has been the lifeblood of Egypt, providing water, transportation, and fertile soil that allowed civilization to flourish amidst the surrounding desert. Egypt's history is a tale of grandeur and complexity. From the early tribal communities that settled along the Nile, the civilization grew into mighty kingdoms known for their architectural marvels and advancements in arts, sciences, and governance. The early Egyptians, with their innovative spirit, tamed the harsh desert and built a civilization that stood the test of time. The pharaohs, the god-kings of Egypt, ruled with divine authority, leaving behind a legacy of monumental architecture and profound cultural influence. The pyramids, tombs, temples, and cities they built are not mere structures of stone, but symbols of a civilization's aspiration towards eternity. Egypt's rich history is also a story of cultural amalgamation. Over the centuries, it has been a meeting point of different cultures, from the pharaohs to the Greeks, the Romans, the Arabs, and the Ottomans, each leaving their imprint on this ancient land. The story of Egypt is not just about the past. It is a living history that continues to shape its present and future. It is a tale of resilience and adaptation, of a people and a land that have withstood the sands of time. The story of Egypt is a chronicle of a civilization that has left an indelible mark on the world. The tale of Egypt begins with the dawn of civilization itself, as early as 3100 BC, with the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt. Imagine, if you will, a land divided with separate kingdoms, each with its own ruler, culture, and identity. Then, a visionary leader emerges from the crowd, Pharaoh Menes. He had a dream of a united Egypt, a land of prosperity and power. And so, he set out to make his dream a reality. Pharaoh Menes is credited with the Herculean task of merging the realms of Upper and Lower Egypt. He established a centralized state, bringing about a sense of unity and cohesion that was unprecedented. This marked the onset of the Pharaonic era, a period that would see Egypt rise to be one of the most powerful civilizations in the world. But the unification was not just about power and territory. It was about amalgamating cultures, traditions, and beliefs. It was about the birth of a unique civilization that would leave an indelible mark on the annals of history. With the unification came the establishment of the first capital, Memphis. This city, strategically located at the point where Upper and Lower Egypt meet, became the heartbeat of the civilization. It was the hub of political power, a thriving economic center, and a melting pot of cultural exchange. And let's not forget the birth of one of Egypt's most iconic contributions to the world, hieroglyphic writing. This sophisticated system of pictorial writing was more than just a means of communication. It was a testament to the intellectual prowess of the ancient Egyptians, a language that allowed them to record their history, beliefs, and achievements for posterity. The unification of Egypt under Pharaoh Menes was truly the birth of a civilization. It was the start of a journey that would see Egypt achieve cultural and architectural advancements that continue to captivate us today. With the unification, Egypt embarks on a journey of cultural and architectural advancements that still captivate us today. From 2686 BC, the Old Kingdom era ushers in an age of pyramid building, a testament to Egypt's architectural genius. This period, also known as the Pyramid Age, saw the construction of some of the most iconic structures in the world, the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. Let's travel back to this era of grandeur, when the pharaohs ruled with absolute power, and their ambitious visions gave birth to these colossal monuments. The pyramids of Giza, the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, were built over a span of 3 generations. The first and largest of these was the Great Pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu. This colossal structure, originally standing at a staggering 481 feet, was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. Following Khufu, his son Pharaoh Khafre took the reins and continued the family tradition of pyramid building. Khafre's pyramid, although slightly smaller than his father's, appears taller due to its elevated location. Khafre also commissioned the construction of the Sphinx, an enigmatic statue with the body of a lion and the head of a man, believed to bear the pharaoh's likeness. These monumental projects were not merely displays of royal power or tombs for the kings. They were a reflection of the ancient Egyptians' deep-seated beliefs in the afterlife. The pyramids served as a stairway to the stars, a means for the pharaohs to ascend to the heavens and join the gods. The construction of these structures was a Herculean task, requiring precise planning, architectural brilliance, and the labor of tens of thousands. It showcased the exceptional organizational skills of the ancient Egyptians, who, without the aid of modern technology, managed to create structures that have withstood the test of time. The pyramids, standing the test of time, are a testament to the architectural prowess and organizational skills of the ancient Egyptians. Even today, they stand tall, a silent and enduring tribute to a civilization that once was, and the extraordinary legacy it left behind. After a period of chaos and disunity, the Middle Kingdom emerges, followed by the New Kingdom, a golden era of prosperity and power. This marked an evolution in Egypt's history, where the land of pyramids and sphinxes was once again unified under one rule, bringing in an era of stability and expansion. The Middle Kingdom, spanning from approximately 2050 to 1700 BC, is often viewed as a period of Renaissance. Art and literature flourished as scribes and artisans were encouraged to express individuality in their works. This shift in cultural expression is a testament to the Middle Kingdom's influence, a period that cultivated an environment where creativity was fostered and nurtured. However, it wasn't just art and literature that thrived during this period. The Middle Kingdom also saw significant military conquests. The pharaohs of this era, with their robust armies, extended Egypt's boundaries into Nubia and the Levant, securing valuable trade routes and resources. As one kingdom gave way to another, the New Kingdom dawned, and with it came a golden era of prosperity and power. This period, lasting from around 1550 to 1070 BC, is most known for its famous pharaohs. Hatshepsut, the queen who became a king, ruled with a focus on trade and infrastructure. Akhenaten, with his controversial religious revolution, shifted Egypt's traditional polytheistic beliefs to the worship of a single sun god, Aten. And of course, there was the boy king Tutankhamun, whose tomb, discovered untouched in the early 20th century, offered a wealth of information about the New Kingdom. The Middle and New Kingdoms were periods of grandeur and growth, where art, culture, and military might reach new heights. They were times when the pharaohs, both men and women, left indelible marks on history. From the arts to the battlefield, from trade to religion, these periods further established Egypt as a powerful civilization. The Middle and New Kingdoms, periods of grandeur and growth, further established Egypt as a powerful civilization. The end of the New Kingdom ushers in a period of foreign invasions and rule, changing the face of Egypt forever. As the glory of the New Kingdom waned, Egypt's sovereignty began to crumble. The first wave of foreign rule came with the mighty Assyrians. Their invasion marked a significant shift in Egypt's history, as they brought with them new technologies and ideologies that began to alter the traditional Egyptian way of life. However, the Assyrians were not to hold sway for long, and were soon replaced by the Persians. The Persians, under the rule of Cambyses, seized control of Egypt, bringing with them a different set of ideologies and cultural practices. Their rule was marked by notable advancements in architecture and administration, forever imprinting their influence on the Egyptian landscape. Our tale then takes a Hellenistic turn, with the conquest of Alexander the Great. While Alexander's rule was brief, his impact was profound. He founded the city of Alexandria, which quickly became a beacon of culture and learning. Greek influence seeped into every aspect of Egyptian society, leading to a fascinating fusion of cultures. Following Alexander's untimely death, one of the most iconic figures in Egyptian history ascended to power, Cleopatra. The last of the Ptolemaic rulers, she was a powerful woman of Greek descent who held her own in a world dominated by men. Her reign, characterized by political intrigue and romantic entanglements, has been immortalized in history and popular culture. Finally came the Romans. Their rule marked the end of ancient Egypt, but it also brought advancements in law, architecture, and administration. The Roman Empire, with its efficient bureaucracy, left a lasting legacy in Egypt. Through all these invasions, Egypt's culture and identity were not erased, but rather they evolved. Each foreign rule, while imposing its own culture, also absorbed elements of the rich and ancient Egyptian civilization. Despite foreign rule, Egypt's culture and identity continue to thrive, adapting and evolving through the ages. From the 7th century AD, Egypt enters a new era under Islamic rule, leading up to the Egypt we know today. The Arab conquest of Egypt, led by the general Amr ibn al-As, marked the beginning of a significant transformation. This period saw the introduction of Islam and the Arabic language, which gradually became the dominant religion and language of the region. In the 10th century, the Fatimid Caliphate seized control, establishing Cairo as their capital. The Fatimids, who were Shia Muslims, brought a unique cultural flourish, leaving an indelible mark on Egypt's architectural landscape with their intricate mosques and palaces. The Ayyubid dynasty, founded by the Kurdish leader Salah ad-Din, also known as Saladin, followed the Fatimids. Saladin is renowned for his military campaigns during the Crusades and his efforts to unify the Muslim world. Next came the Mamluks, former slaves who rose to power and ruled for several centuries. Under their reign, Egypt became a hub of trade and learning, further enhancing its cultural richness. The Ottoman Empire took over in the 16th century, bringing yet another layer of cultural influence to this historical tapestry. Egypt remained an Ottoman province until the late 19th century, with brief intervals of independence. The dawn of the 20th century brought the long-awaited autonomy for Egypt. After a series of revolts against the British protectorate, Egypt finally declared its independence in 1922, marking the beginning of the modern era. In the contemporary epoch, Egypt has witnessed tumultuous political changes, from monarchy to republic, and from authoritarian rule to democratic uprisings. Yet it has never lost its essence, its spirit, or its undeniable influence in the world. Today, Egypt stands as a testament to its resilient spirit, proudly bearing the weight of its rich and vibrant history. Egypt's history is not just a tale of kings and queens, but also a story of its people, culture, and contributions to human civilization. Over the course of our journey, we've traced the vibrant threads of Egypt's past, a tapestry woven with the accomplishments of a civilization that was, by all means, ahead of its time. Central to this tapestry are Egypt's indelible contributions to the arts, architecture, writing, and culture. The ancient Egyptians were pioneers of art, creating intricate hieroglyphics and exquisite sculptures that have stood the test of time. Their art was not just about aesthetics, it was a medium of communication, a testament to their beliefs, and a reflection of their understanding of the world. Architecture, too, was a domain where Egyptians left their mark. The pyramids, the Sphinx, the awe-inspiring temples, these are not just monumental structures, but symbols of the engineering prowess and vision of a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago. The invention of hieroglyphics by the Egyptians was a breakthrough in human communication. This system of writing, combining logographic, syllabic, and alphabetic elements, was the precursor to the scripts of later civilizations and laid the foundation for written communication as we know it today. But Egypt's legacy extends beyond tangible creations. Their culture, with its unique customs, traditions, and beliefs, has had a profound impact on subsequent civilizations. They were the first to institutionalize the concept of a centralized state and bureaucracy, which has shaped political systems around the world. Their religious beliefs and practices influenced the development of theological thought, while their understanding of mathematics and astronomy has enriched our knowledge of the universe. As we journey through Egypt's history, we realize that the echoes of this ancient civilization continue to resonate in our world today, a testament to its enduring legacy.